Hi, we've got costumes here. So these are some of the characters from the new maze, the MESMER maze this year. MESMER is a traveling stage show, a traveling freak show, and the folks that live there. MESMER is the man who, of course I didn't write the maze, sorry, I'm just kind of giving you some of the characters. You can see we've gone through, it's not the most beautiful, people have been living in these costumes for a while. They're a little bit azed, they're a little bit distressed. This is the Nether character. One of my sculptors sculpted this face. We were challenged this year. We've noticed that a lot of the mask companies really didn't roll out a bunch of great masks this last year. So we had to take the time and we sculpted a handful of masks that are actually in the maze instead of trying to make do with something that we could purchase out of a catalog. Again, this is another character. This is Lucinda, yes? This is Lucinda. And we've got, again, there's a bearded lady costume over there on the rack. There is this is Viola. Basically, she is playing the violin on the tendons of her arm. There is a snake charmer who's turning into a snake. This is the prosthetic we're using for that. And the bearded lady, show this off. Basically, this is not the same kind of fancy fringe that we've got on the Roaring 20s dresses over there. Our shop basically took a piece of velour and sliced it into ribbons and then tied the knots.
Nice.
What will last on the streets is completely different than what will last in the maze. Basically, running around the streets is great, but living in a maze up against a wall, rubbing up against stuff, it has to be built to last. It has to be a little bit more indestructible.
And that's an interesting point that you bring up, the difference between building a costume for the streets as opposed to a maze. You're saying it has to be far more durable? Far
more durable, yes.
And why is that?
Again, you've got the person who's standing up against the wall. They're limited. It's a complete different animal. This person, we're going to see more than this person. This person's working in a dark hallway inside that maze. This person is wandering around the streets in this area over here. We're going to see these characters, we're going to see these costumes more than, these people are more apt to be popping out at us, hiding to pop out. These people are going to be in front of us the whole time.
Killer.